There we go.
We live.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, Ash, we've said this a lot of times, season 3 of the podcast.
Finally launched.
It's here.
And guys, you might be wondering why me and T smiling, because this is when a baby gets born. Right?
This is interesting. Right?
When a baby gets born,
sure.
You don't, the process is very difficult because, mom needs to eat, mom needs to do a lot of stuff. But when the baby's born, there's a different kind of joy that comes to you. And I'm feeling like that today.
And in reality, you've gone through that already.
Yes.
You got kids.
Absolutely.
And I don't have kids as yet. They're coming.
well, guys, me and T's gonna get pretty personal with you guys.
Of course.
Personal on levels though, please.
Of course. Right? We'll see how far we stretch.
We're going to say how far we stretch it. But it's good to be with you guys. Finally, we have launched. We've given birth to season 3.
That's right.
T, you want to take us in there? Great intro there from you, my friend.
Well, man, look, most of you guys know us, but if you don't, I go by the name of Tshepo from TD Markets Academy.
Give me your surname, bro, because you are the ambassador.
Ambassador.
You are the ambassador.
Ambassador of what?
An ambassador is such a privileged position, and for you to be an ambassador, it means you represent something really powerful. So you got to give them the surname as well, man.
Hey, look, Ash has spoken. I go by the name of Tshepo Makaudi.
Ashley Reeve here, guys. Ashley Reeve, good to be with you.
Yeah, the last time we were with you guys, it was, I think, 2 months back.
2 months.
Remember, we had in the last season, we had an episode with you.
Yes.
Introducing this next season is coming.
Yes.
And that's where we ended.
Absolutely.
So now it's finally here. It's good to be with you guys. All right. Let's get it. Let's kickstart it, Ash.
All right.
Pretty excited about this episode and the season overall. But let's just let the guys know what to expect in the new season. Of course, you guys can see the new look, fresh look. We went with the fresh. We're still developing this, all right? So the next episode, there might be something different.
Totally different.
Like a merch somewhere here.
Yes.
A mannequin somewhere there. I'm kidding. Yeah. So we've got the new look, new sound. I hope you guys are enjoying the sound. So Ash.
T, you know what? I think everything that you mentioned is 100%. Let's maybe get into what the guys can expect. Seeing this is a specific intro with many more episodes to come. Let's maybe just start on the first topic there being the financial markets. I mean, that's TD Markets itself.
Of course.
We are licensed FSP, guys, and we are accredited, regulated by the FSCA. And what's important about that is that we provide people access to the financial markets as retail traders or institutional traders as well. And so myself and T, we're also conducting a lot of education within the financial market space. We're teaching guys every single day. But T, I'm sure you can agree with me. A lot of people they don't understand when you say financial markets, they're not 100% sure, what that's about.
Financial markets and trading.
As a whole, yes,
they don't really understand. And that's where we come in. We provide that knowledge. So when you open an account with us, of course, you get the platform. We don't just leave you like that. We also provide a service of education to you, right? For them to also get them equipped and really understand how to trade the markets, how to navigate around the markets. All right. But the financial markets, we're talking about like foreign exchange, the buying and selling of currencies online, OTC, of course. And it doesn't only end there.
Yes.
We can also buy cryptos. We can also buy indices,
commodities,
like gold, your silver, and so forth. And our accounts allows for them, it gives them that access to those markets, like commodity, like cryptocurrency. And we've got a different range of accounts. If you go to our website, you're going to see different accounts, of course. But essentially, that's what the financial markets is, buying and selling of currencies, also commodities and crypto and all of that.
And I think what's also key for the guys to remember is that we're not only having a podcast because we want to waste anyone's time, but
no.
People understand what's happening in the world. Inflation is high, interest rates are high. people when it comes to salaries. Salaries doesn't cut it anymore. I mean, and this is not
in this day and age.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a new message. I think this message since 2020, when COVID hit, obviously, we've been hearing this being amplified even more, that having one single job is not enough.
And you spoke about inflation, interest rates. There's a friend of mine, just to offer there's a friend of mine who got a notification from his bank, and on the message, the email, it says, if it happens that you're struggling to pay off like a debt or whatever, talk to us, because we understand where inflation is, where interest rate is. So in this day and age, it's pretty difficult, and that's why we need to really understand how to grasp or take this opportunity of the financial market.
Is it like a debt consolidation company that wants to consolidate debt, or what's
no. So in from his bank, his personal bank,
from his personal
they sent out messages for people that maybe they owe like a credit or something like that. So they send out messages because they understand what's happening in this day and age now. Interest rate is high and all of that. So for some people, it can be a little bit difficult to continue paying whatever they're paying now.
Yes. Okay. So it's like a relief kind of a plan of procedure to go through. So guys, I mean, just like T said, the financial markets, it's an opportunity for you to get involved. We'll be having a plethora, a whole array of different topics that we discuss in the podcast. This is, like we said, it's our introduction.
It's an introduction,
So maybe if we can move on, because we'll dive into the financial markets, with the other episodes. But maybe secondly, from an educational perspective, we've really been seeing. We've been we in center. Don't worry, guys. We in center. We're in the heart of busyness. It's a buzz here.
There's a lot of cars passing, up and down here. So if you hear like a strange noise, it's outside.
All right. It's not us. So
go for it.
So we've been teaching quite a few people up until now. From May, we've covered over about 1,200 students in attendance. And maybe 2 or 3 points from your side. I'll obviously add to that as well. Your experience with these guys that we've been having from an educational perspective, their level, and so forth.
I think before we get, the question is, why education?
Essentially, yes.
And also on that question, why us?
Yes.
We had a launch a few weeks ago, but we're going to talk about
We'll talk about the launch,
we've noticed that why education and why us? Of course, anyone can get education out there, right? However, it is not structured. And this is the first thing that you've noticed with the clients that you're dealing with. Some of them, they do come with knowledge. But then they don't know how to use the knowledge.
Consolidated, right? Consolidate.
Because everything is scattered.
Exactly.
That's why we come in to show them how to consolidate, how to develop a trading plan, a trading concept, trading strategy, for them to really understand, the process of creating a strategy, creating a plan. So that's the major thing, and then of course it boils down to your psychology now
as well.
Understanding the psychological part of it, risk management as well. We had a session this morning actually. Oh, by the way, we are recording this. What's the date today?
Today is the 15th.
The 15th. We're recording from the 15th
of September.
So things we talk about when this comes out would have been like days after. Right. So we had a session, a beginner session in our academy, 15th of September on a Friday. And one of the clients raised this thing up. He heard about martingale.
Okay.
Martingale. So he wanted my input and basically how to use martingale to their benefits. First of all, it is kind of like a strategy that one can use, but martingale can be very bad to one's account if they don't know what it is, because martingale is staking the orders on a particular position that you hope will go in a certain direction. So if they want to buy this particular market and then it's still going against them, they would then stake their orders in the opposite direction. That's martingale. Things like that, they do come with knowledge, but they want to know how to use it properly to their benefits, right? And I guess that's where the academy comes in.
And I think you're really saying something really critical there, is that people think trading education is strategy.
No.
You see that? So they'll go online, they'll see a video like 15-minute strategy or 15-minute candlestick strategy or moving average strategy, and they'll think that they're being educated.
No, it doesn't end there.
No,
it's not only that.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things that they need to know.
All right.
Like this is what I always say, before they apply any strategy, let us understand how the market moves.
Financial markets. So we go back to what is the financial market?
Right. Gotcha. We really need to understand that. And actually, some of the things that really create some movements in terms of technical analysis specifically. And if they understand that, then they can come with whatever strategy.
Absolutely.
And it can be as simple as understanding how a trend moves. That's it.
Absolutely.
I mean, there are a lot of trend continuation strategies that they can apply, but really understanding the structure of a trend. That's it. It can be as simple as that. However, there are a lot of moving parts in this thing.
You know what I've also seen, maybe just to add a 2 cents to what you mentioned, is that people don't consider how important a schedule is when it comes to trading, because guys want to get in, they want to trade, they want the quick approach or strategy, but then maybe they don't have the time to sit behind the laptop and watch the markets if they're doing day trading and they're scalping. So they are busy, as an example, from 8 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so they don't have the time to look at it, but yet they want to apply that strategy. And so what I've seen, that people's approaches is really obscured. So you have to know, if I'm going to be making money on the financial markets, I need to know, what is my approach? Am I trading long-term? Am I trading short-term? And once you've now understood, listen, my schedule is for long-term, Martingale, as an example, now becomes an option long-term.
Okay, I get you. I see where you're going. Yeah,
because if price is pushing down, remember, it's long-term. You're not worried about the day-to-day fluctuations. So there's nothing wrong with you putting a specific order. If price moves against you, you can always stack another order at the bottom. But if you're trading the NASDAQ on Martingale, as an example, and the fundamentals come out and it is volatile, and you have
volatile you can get.
Exactly. And you have like 20 orders and it moves against you, in hot water.
We're in a tight space. So and when you mention the schedule, automatically my mind went to a trading style.
Yes.
You mentioned approach, which is a trading style. And that's where, like, some of the gaps are understanding your own approach, your own style, because it also goes with the person that you are.
Yes.
If you're someone who is impatient, then I guess the lower time frames could be for you. Maybe day trading style. But if you're someone that is patient,
a little bit more calmer,
and personality, then I guess you will do wonders in a long-term strategy like swing trading, because that requires you to be a little bit patient. I prefer that style where I'm patient with my trades. If I get in a trade, I'm able to hold it. That's my style. But these in and outs, that's not me. I'm more of a patience guy, patient guy. So that's where now they really need knowledge on that.
You actually making me think of something, Yati, that I've also noticed from an education perspective. People that is floating around telling a lot of people about, look how much money I've made, look how much there's nothing wrong with you making the money. That's why we're here. But people get taken up and sucked into that vacuum of, if I don't make money now based on your strategy, then I don't want to work with you, or I don't want to work with this or with that company or with that broker, because I'm not making money now. And you mentioning you more patient. So you trading a 4-hour time frame as an example, you swinging that guy from the low, and you potentially you're making far more money than the person that is going in and out the whole time, because you are patiently waiting. But the guys get sucked into this thing like, listen, if I don't trade a 1 minute, or I don't make money in 5 minutes, then it doesn't work.
And that sort of thing is a problem.
That's a problem.
I don't know there's been someone who's successful with this sort of thinking. Unfortunately, since we are trading a market that we don't control. When you enter a position, you don't have control over that position. You can just do your analysis and find the edge, but once you go
manage your own risk, you can only manage your own risk.
Okay, that's what you might have in control.
Yes.
But the moment you click that buy, then everything is in the market. You can't tell the market, hey, run quickly. You can't tell the market, And that's something that we're trading, something that we don't have complete control over. However, we can find an edge.
We can find an edge, sharpen that edge. And that's what the guys don't understand, is that there are guys that study that specific edge, but it's the comparison. It's a society that we live in, you know? The competition. Your strategy is better than mine, or I'm getting more results. But no one knows that you're banging a lot of numbers privately. But just because you don't, put that out there necessarily, there's no belief.
And, I just want to go back a little bit here. Most of the guys that we get have been sold Forex the wrong way.
I just set up for this because
through material things.
Yes.
But they don't really get to understand what happens when no one is watching.
When no one's watching.
The hard work that goes in there.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to travel, we want to do this and that. And that's the image of Forex right now, which is not the right one.
Yeah.
Not the right one.
Rep gold cars and we won't say
gold cars.
Yeah, we won't say names, but we see it around.
I see you. Yeah.
Guys, remember, me and T, we are a brilliant blend here, all right? We have our moments, but
you killed me. Gold cars. But it's really about really understanding the business, the nature of this business,
the model,
really understanding. And then the gold cars will come after that.
That's maybe we can get a guest in that will tell us more about the gold wrapping. Can tell us about it. So your views now. Okay, so we understand education. There's levels, obviously, beginners, intermediate, advanced. And by the way, guys, we provide that here.
We provide both.
It's obviously private. It's not public. There are T's and C's, so you can obviously contact Care TD Markets. If you want some more information. But just from an educational perspective, so we teach, yes, but then there's the aspect of technology.
Technology. And I think so to jump in. I think in this day and age, it's huge, it's massive, right? Keeps on growing.
So the integration, because we've integrated technology virtually everywhere in our lives. People streaming, watching this right now, you guys know that. We have from the basic of a refrigerator. It's technology, but it has a specific function. That function gives us a result.
There we go.
And so we buy different brands of that technology to give us a different result. So in trading, the same thing has happened. There's obviously advancements, which is in automation. There's obviously AI now that is giving us, these trades that trade on your behalf. Your take on that? Are you for it? Are you not for it? Don't you have any comment? Either way.
I'm not completely against it. But, and I think, in this business, whatever you do, it needs to align with the type of person you are. So I'm someone who likes to be more in charge, more
got you. Yeah,
right? And I'm not saying pro trading is a bad thing, automated trading is a bad thing, but, you plug it in, plug and play, then it does everything for you.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to sit and watch. What I would want to do is I would want to do analysis myself
first,
place trades myself.
Yes,
that's the type of person I am. But I guess if it's there, if it's been there, it's gonna be there. People are innovative. About it. I guess it works. It works. I'm not completely against it. But I always say that before you use any automated software, whatever, try and understand how this thing works.
Exactly.
First and foremost.
Exactly.
And then you can plug in any software you want. Because now, if the software martingales, you might not understand what martingale is, and it might, at the point in time, maybe the market will go against you, might blow your account. Then you're gonna come and say, but this software doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's all about really equipping you with knowledge, understanding these softwares, how they work, how the market works. But personally, I want to do it on my own.
What I've actually noticed about the robots and so forth. So I've had a few as well.
Okay.
Because for me, I personally think that the more you experience better exposure or greater exposure, you can empower people, right? And not only empower yourself. And what I've actually noticed about robots is that there's a strategy that's been obviously programmed into it. Strange enough, the people that sell those specific robots, you won't always know what they actually did there. They will give you example, five steps, right?
Yeah.
And they'll say, I based it off of this. They give you 5 line items. But there's a number 6 that they're not mentioning because it's their golden nugget.
They always don't mention it.
They won't mention
always.
And so if you don't understand it, just like you said, you want to be in control.
Yeah.
You want to understand the markets. You want to know what technicals are, what fundamentals are, how to read the sentiment around both of them.
Yeah.
And so if you don't understand that, and this person, sells you something, you walking in blindly. But if you understand the technicals, the fundamentals, the sentiment around it, then obviously when you purchase it, the guy or the lady doesn't need to give you that 6th thing, but at least the 5, you will understand where they're coming from.
You will understand.
Which gives you a higher probable chance of actually, going through with it. And then lastly, just for me personally, I think it's great that we integrate technology because it allows us to diversify our portfolio.
That's correct.
So you can have your own manual trades, have one account as an example with TD Markets. You can have a pro account as an example. You have a robot there, but then you have a gold account, and you can actually do that by yourself.
I see.
And so you have both of these accounts trading simultaneously.
Yeah, I mean, if we use a strategy like that, then it will work definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then on this account, you can really gauge the winning rate of this robot on that account
and yourself.
See, I think in terms of diversifying from that perspective, then it will work.
It will work, right?
Yeah, it will work.
And like lifestyle, like
the gold cars,
the gold cars, and
lifestyle.
Yeah,
I mean, so that's another segment in our podcast that you're going to introduce now, lifestyle, and I'm excited about that.
And it's going to be so different because it's not only about people that's in finance or in tech. No. I mean, we're going to be bringing, a few guys,
sportsmen,
they also need money.
Of course,
they need money.
Like that's what they in sports.
That's why they're in sports.
Yeah, just get their, their thoughts and experiences, their finances. Because sometimes, sports pays a lot. So we've seen.
And I was just having a conversation with the guys saying, and the viewers might not like me on the first one for this, but I said soccer's overrated. And
what do you guys think? What do you guys think soccer is overrated? I think it's not overrated.
All right. So T is on the other side, literally as well. All right. I'm on this side. I think soccer is overrated. Can I appreciate strategy? Yes. Can I appreciate the plays and the coach talks and the dribbling? And I can appreciate it. It's work, but I think it's overrated.
Nah. Because soccer is a lifestyle as well.
It's sure.
Lifestyle as
guys, just so you do know, me and T, we're gonna go back and forth with this soccer thing for quite some time. All right, we're not sure. In T's words, we'll see how far we stretch it.
100%. We'll see.
But trading as a lifestyle, South Africa. Let's not even talk about the world because we know. Right. I mean, in the developed parts of the world, trading has been there. But coming to a developing area, globally. From that standpoint, it's really pushed tremendously in terms of lifestyle to integrate trading, right?
Yeah, and it keeps pushing, keeps growing.
Yeah, yeah.
And one thing I like about this is, as much as it's a lifestyle that you have, control over, because the thing is like a business in a way, and you've got control over your business. And that lifestyle you have complete control over. I mean, we can have a job and still have a particular lifestyle.
Yeah.
But the lifestyle that comes with it is a little bit more different.
It's a bit different, right?
It goes as far as, having that's why you have trading communities. These people come together trading.
Social trading. Which TD Markets has, by the way, just so you know.
Of course. They saw on social media this week, it's coming back, social trading. So that's why we have these things, as part of the lifestyle of trading. And that's how I feel, my man. It's something that you have complete control over. Unlike the other way you have a job and then you have this something different, basically.
I think maybe if I can jump in there with you, one of the things I really enjoy about trading and just understanding the financial markets and what it means to me is that I can transfer it to my children.
There we go.
So for me, it's really not only, you and I know this is not a job to us.
No, it's not a job. It can never be a job.
Yeah, for you and I doing what we do.
Yeah,
this is not a job. This is our life. This is what we enjoy doing. Really,
and we're really blessed.
We're really blessed to be in this position, right?
Really blessed. Yeah.
And so that filters into me as a father, as a husband. I can transfer this to my kids so that they don't need to go backward. They can actually move from where they are now and just start moving forward. So from a lifestyle, obviously, like we mentioned, we'll have guys that we chat to, but it involves this kind of topic where it's generational. You empower people, and we hear how other people have been empowered by it, not necessarily in finance or in technology. Yeah. That's anything else on lifestyle for you?
No, I feel agree what you're saying. I mean, if anyone comes into this business, I think one of the main goals for them personally is to transfer the knowledge to their family.
Yeah.
Teach the siblings so that it can be just a community of traders, build that lifestyle.
Yes.
I fully agree. And that's why we're doing it ultimately.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it ultimately. All right.
So we launched.
That was 2 weeks back.
Yeah. First of September.
1st of September.
Right at the beginning of spring.
Of course, man.
It was fantastic process.
Yeah.
We had a phenomenal team that was backing us.
Yep.
Guys, we just have to mention this. We have a phenomenal team.
Yeah.
Our marketing is tight. Our support is tight. We really have a phenomenal team that is backing the academy. Fantastic management. That is really backing us. We had a ball. It was packed. Everybody was excited. Beautiful. Please check our socials. You'll be able to see snippets of it.
Yep.
Brother, talk to me about the launch, your experience. Yeah.
So we were launching the academy. And we had a lot of clients there. Some of them are our clients.
Yes.
They do attend our sessions. Some of them are just have accounts with us. The launch was a good idea. It was a good experience to see people being interested in learning what this business is about. We even had people in the building coming through. But what I would say is, from here the work starts. Now we've launched this thing. It's now up to us to make it a giant that we want it to be.
Absolutely.
And that's why we've got the African tour coming up. We'll talk about that. Yeah. So I think the launch went well. At first we were a bit nervous.
Yeah, look, I will agree with you. And you know what? On the nerves, my brother, there must be some nerves.
Always, there has to be some,
because otherwise you just get too comfortable and you can make a mistake.
We know what comfort does.
You can make a mistake.
You know what comfort does. When you talk about the nerves, I remember when I was in primary, I used to play soccer, right? And every time before the game, I would be nervous to a point where I'm shaking.
Is it the butt of?
Yeah, I'll be nervous, and I wouldn't understand why am I nervous all the time? I look at my team players, they seem relaxed. And then this one time I asked my coach, which was my maths teacher, I asked him, why do I always become nervous after a game? And then he said the nerves has to be there because you want to perform. You want to make sure that you perform. So the nerves are there because you want to do good. And with the academy, with the launch, that's exactly what we wanted to do, right? We wanted it to be like a good launch.
Exactly.
So the nerves will always be there.
Absolutely.
We were prepping for the unfortunate.
Yeah. Absolutely. And guys, always remember that what T's saying, that should also be in your trades. Prep for something that happens unexpectedly.
Unforeseen
circumstances. Absolutely. So the nerves was there. But like we said, we believe it's a good thing.
Yeah, we believe in it.
We believe
that's the number one thing. We believe in it.
Absolutely. People there. I mean, also, I think the reception was great. I think people really received it very well. And very nice seed that we planted. But I really like what you said. Now, obviously, being planted, the hard work is now on the table.
It's on the table.
And I mean, maybe we can transfer or translate now how we want to bloom into that launch.
Yeah.
Maybe want to take a few points there and give some thoughts on the tour.
The tour. So we're going into the tour.
Let's push, because I mean, look, the people were here.
Yeah.
They know about TD Markets Academy now.
Yeah.
Right? They know our offerings. All right. Obviously, this will be translated, as we go along.
Yeah.
Become more clearer. But we want to make a louder sound. All right.
Of course. And that's why we have this tour coming up. It's an African tour. All right. And we're going to to different countries in Africa. First conquer Africa before we go somewhere else.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, well, they can see.
Is that what about you? Just so they know, everybody. Hey, be careful, man. Amar will be on our backs, yeah. The most trusted broker in Africa.
There we go. Right. It's written there. I'm sure you guys cannot really say it, but it's written. Most trusted broker in Africa, TD Markets.
Absolutely.
And the best STP, ECN.
Yep.
Broker.
Yep.
100%. And going to the African tour, that's exactly, we are the best broker in Africa, most trusted broker. So now it's up to us now to really go run with it.
Absolutely.
And to grow this giant, which is the academy, and make sure that it people know about it.
Yeah.
What it does to people, what it changes lives, and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So guys, just on the TD Markets Academy African Tour, those dates there, the 4th of October to the 8th of October. Myself and Theo will be flying into Botswana. But we're not going to tell you where we're going next. That is,
they have to guess it.
They have to guess it. Exactly. So you have to visit our socials. Please go and check all our comments and so forth. You have to guess our next place, but we're starting it off in Botswana. That's from the 4th of October to the 8th.
Yep.
Man, we are amped this already. The reception is great. Yeah. We have our regulations there from NB Fira. In Bots.
Yeah, and I think I need to teach you a bit of Tswana terms. Before you go to Botswana,
I've been asking you. Do you remember when we did the MT4 presentation?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to use the word jealous. Okay,
and because I jumped in with the
I'll it's a good envy. Because viewers, maybe you can also help here, because T will be helping. But you could send me a few Tswana words, because it's always great to learn. Yeah, and I've been asking you.
No, I mean we'll have a session.
We'll have a session.
Learn a few basic Tswana terms like the greeting. How are you in Tswana?
Yeah, must you try one now, maybe.
Yeah, I mean when you greet in Tswana, you go Dumelang.
Okay. Yeah. Let me say this.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me say a few words that I do know. Don't worry, guys. All right.
Hey.
Dumelang.
There we go.
Ache.
Yeah, there we go.
Kikhona lache.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey. Is it?
I don't know what you said.
Okay.
So, wait. So Dumelang Ache is a greeting.
That's a greeting. How are you? Ache, how are you?
No, Ache is like no, kind of like agreeing, like Dumelang Ache. So if I say Dumelang, you say Ache, you greeting back, you are responding.
Got you. All right.
And then when you say how are you, there's different ways to say it, and the first one is Likai. All
right. Dumelang Ache Likai.
Got you. Or Letsohile
Yang.
Yeah.
Letsohile Yang.
Yeah. But I'm not sure in Botswana, because the Tswana is a little bit deeper than my Tswana. So we'll see when they say Likai, because it can be a little bit different to them. Yeah, we'll just find out what they mean. But yeah,
I'll be standing right next to you so I can hear if they
Hey man, as soon as we get to the airport, Botswana airport, I don't know what it's called. It says Ayon. Okay. Yeah, as soon as we get there, I'm full on Tswana.
He's gonna leave me in the lurch, guys. So I'm gonna.
No. Come through. I'm talking through Tswana.
Yeah.
And then you just grasp.
Yes.
You see, yeah.
So, guys, this is a testament to. Do you see the growth and the kind of progressiveness that we have in the academy? We're always willing to learn more. Yeah.
100%.
So we start in Bots. 4th to the 8th.
Yep.
Seminar. We're expecting hundreds of people.
That's on the 7th.
Yes, and we'll be conducting NFP there as well.
NFP,
we have beginners there that will be there. There'll be more experienced guys as well. Guys, remember, it doesn't matter how experienced you are. There's always people that's looking for knowledge. There's always people that's looking to refine themselves. I mean, you've spoken to people that have been trading for 10 years plus, and they'll still attend an advanced session, but because they want to see something different.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, and I think that's the mindset we need to have. Constantly learn, keep learning. Because the moment you stop learning in the markets might humble you. We know what happens. We know what happens. So constantly learning, even if they have like a strategy they trust, go with it, of course, but try and modify your strategy by learning few things, new things.
Yeah.
But
And you know what? I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see, because we know more or less what the South African client base is like when it comes to trading. It's going to be very interesting to see the hunger of the guys in Botswana, because I mean, obviously it's a different you know, setting, different conditions. The economy is different to South Africa.
They might have recently got introduced or exposed to the financial markets. So it's very interesting to see how they're going to find off. Like, of course, the few clients that we have so far in our education, they're loving it. You know, they want to learn. You can see they have the hunger of learning what the Forex market is. But I'm excited for Botswana. Excited for Botswana.
And then I think also maybe just to from me, basically some closing remarks on the tour. Is when we push up further, is to see, you know, how Northern Africa compares to Southern Africa. When it comes to the financial markets and the understanding and the hunger. That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be interesting.
Interesting case study.
Like, I wonder if in Africa, does South Africa have the most traders in Africa?
Sure.
Like I wonder.
Yeah, look, I think there will always be views, and people will come with facts, and people will tell you this is, but until we like really see it with our own eyes, I mean, we know this. Once you get to experience that MT4, that MT5 platform, and you're the one clicking the button, you're the one putting that horizontal level, that's your experience.
That's experience.
And you will be able to actually speak about that, right?
There we go, 100%.
So the Northern Africa and the Southern Africa is going to be a great comparison.
Amen.
Great comparison.
Amen. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. You know the feeling you get when you give knowledge to someone that doesn't know anything. The feeling that ones get. I can't wait, man. Can't wait. So Botswana, the first stop.
Yes.
We're not gonna mention the second stop. Just keep a close eye on the social media pages.
So guys, I mean, look, we you know, as we mentioned, this is our first episode officially launching season 3. Onwards, we are going to give you some fantastic content, different topics and so forth. Obviously, you know, with the last thing we maybe want to chat about the guest appearances. We will definitely be having them.
Yes.
You want to maybe mention something
that's coming. So as Ash said, this is the intro, the episode 1 intro. The next coming episodes, we're going to have like guests.
Yes.
And it won't only be traders.
Absolutely.
It's going to be different, you know, people in different industries. You know, like in sports.
Yes.
A few people lined up. Maybe in the comedy space.
We have our eyes on a few.
A couple of,
because they also need money.
Of course. They wanna know how to use money.
Absolutely.
Not saying that they don't know, but
of course,
find better ways to use money. So we have guests that you've lined up. Pretty excited. You know, you guys will get like the full view or experience of, you know, someone who has never traded the markets and experience with finance. 100%.
So guys, maybe just to do a quick recap there. Remember, it's basically us coming to you live, all right, as a podcast, giving you guys the financial markets, the gist of it. Then obviously from an educational perspective, what's important to you know, actually look out for. There'll be tips and tricks and stuff that we also mention. Then obviously technology, we have said, is going to be key as well. And lifestyle, how does this obviously transfer to you? Because we can chat about it, but it must be applicable obviously to the individual that's actually watching us. And you know, and then secondly, you know, it was our launch. It's done. It's dusted. The seed has been sown. We're pushing now, and we're taking this now to Africa. And then lastly, just on the guests you mentioned already, different guests from different industry sectors.
No, you know, it's all uphill from here.
Absolutely.
It's all uphill from here. We're going to do as much as we can, work really, really hard to provide this content. You know, we're already pushing with the education and other things, and the podcast, you know, we're then going to push also with it.
Absolutely.
So yes, it's going to be a good season.
Absolutely.
Season, man. We'll see how many episodes in the season.
Yes.
It's going to keep pushing.
Absolutely. So guys, I don't know, anything else from you, T?
No, all I can say is watch the space. You know, there might be other things we're working on.
Yeah.
Besides the podcast. So just watch the space. You know, you guys know if you guys want more information, care@tdmarkets.com.
Yeah.
Have a look at the type of accounts we have at www.tdmarkets.com. And yeah, man, just, you know, let's go for it.
Absolutely.
Let's go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So guys, and remember classes, we have our private classes. Don't forget there's T's and C's there. We have one-on-ones that we also provide with the TD Markets Academy. We stream our CPI events, our NFP events. We have FOMC discussions. We
recently had a CPI.
Yes.
You know, you saw the
mixture.
Such
a mixture.
But they can go look at the charts now.
Yeah.
Everything we spoke about is there.
The USD JPY actually pushed up.
Gold went down.
Yes.
You know, some of the things that we provide.
And you know what, T, what I love about what you just said is it's not that instant gratification because the analysis is on point and you might not see it at that moment, yet it does push in that direction. And I think that's the difference there between someone that's a mature trader and someone that's starting out, is that, you know, when you are analyzing, when you're looking at the markets, don't always have that where I want to see the results immediately. Yes, that's great. Fantastic. We agree. It's good to see money being made in 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That's what we love. However, you know, please make some room and say, listen, if the market doesn't move, and T said it, you can't control it. Once you're in, you are in. So you're just riding the wave. So it was really a mixed result. We'll also be discussing that here as well, guys, just so you do know.
Of course, you know, CPI, NFP, FOMC, you know, the aftermath, you know, what happened after, before, those things are coming up.
Yeah. And you will definitely be seeing, you know, different sides that you haven't seen before. He's laughing already because he knows exactly what I mean. We're seeing different sides. We're really, really excited, guys. This is our first episode, man. We are amped up,
Yeah, this thing of you and the ambassador. Who's the ambassador?
Guys, don't worry. As we go along, I will unpack. Remember, you guys are going to get to know me and T on a different level as we go along, because, you know, the questions that we'll be asking each other is relevant not only to the financial markets, but to you, because it's reality, right? But I'll be unpacking the things I say in the podcast, such as the ambassador. You'll know why. So stay tuned.
Ambassador, I don't know how I feel about that. So, Ash, I think, let's wrap it here. Provided the guys with everything they need, you know what to expect on season 3 of the podcast. This is the first episode.
Absolutely.
And wait, the date. We didn't tell them the date or the episodes when they're gonna be released.
All right. Well, look, stay tuned. Yeah, you know, follow our social media pages. All right. We'll definitely announce it. We'll make sure that you get all the relevant detail with regards to that. All right.
100%.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. That's it for episode 1. Nice, cool, and calm transfer of information. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.